Debbie. I'm so glad you can make it here today. Thanks for waiting out in the waiting room. I know we were a little bit late and things are rough, and I know that there's a lot of paperwork, but good job doing that. And I know that we talked a little bit on the phone, and you have some concerns about your drinking. Your drinking.
Yeah, I just can't go just a night. Maybe if I do skip a night, but I want the urge, it's because of money. But it's like at least 3 or 4 times a week, I have to have 3 or 4 glasses of wine a night.
Uh huh. Okay. And how long has this been happening for?
Started drinking when I was like 13, but for as my adulthood, um, I would say it's been happening in the last 6 years like this. It just aggressed. It's my routine now. It's just something I look forward to. I'm even at work going, fudge. 2 more hours and I get to go out, buy a bottle and just relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you said you started drinking in your childhood. Can you tell me about that? What did that look like?
My childhood sucked.
Yeah.
Parents fought a lot. They drank, both of them, and it was just like their routine. And it's like they came home and opened up. Dad's got his beer. Mom's got her. She would just buy the big boxes though. She didn't get it. Look, she'd get the big five. I remember them. They used to be $5,
Mhm.
and she'd drink suck that. She'd even pull the plastic bag out of the box and she'd bring that thing out. She got a $5 worth, and but by the end of the night, those two always ended up killing each other though, because they wouldn't stop before, they'd end up getting drunk with her. And I remember laying in bed and I would sneak and get a glass of my mom's wine and go to my room with it, and it just seems like it made everything all better and blocked out. It just took the stress off me from listening to them, and I just enjoyed my life. And I was happy talking with my friends and listening to music, and that was my life too.
So I hear you saying that essentially your drinking as a child was a coping mechanism, so you could kind of disassociate from what was going on within the household with your parents.
I'd say that was accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your concerns now as far as your drinking? You said a lot of you said that it helped you with a lot of things. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, I don't want my kids remembering me as mom and her wine for one. So my concerns are what my kids think, and then also I don't like that I crave the wine at night so I can cope to deal with things after work. It just feels like I got a lot on my shoulders, and having a glass of wine calms my nerves. It seems to take the edge off.
So I hear you saying that there are some positives for drinking, and that's taking the edge off, that's calming nerves, that's giving you something to look forward to. So maybe at some point here we may take a look at some other ways that you may be able to cope with stress, that you could deal with your feelings and maybe get an escape, maybe get something to look forward to when you get home that are healthy, that may help. So you're saying you drink how many glasses of wine a day?
4 at the worst, maybe occasionally between 3 and 5.
Between 3 and 5. About a bottle or 2 bottles?
Maybe a bottle and a half, almost 2.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I get about 3
and
glasses out of my
that's
bottle.
pretty much every single night?
Probably once in a while I skip a night. Let's say 5 nights out of the week.
Okay, so what I hear you saying is that this is getting a little problematic for you, and so is this something that you want to stop, or is this something you want to cut back on, or what would look like success to you?
I don't want to stop, I don't think. I kind of like the taste, and I like the way it gives me a calming effect about myself, and I don't want to be a pill popper, and the only other way to calm myself like that is prescribe medicine, and I'm not a medicine kind of lady. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with having a glass of wine. God did it once in a while, and I don't think it's too hard on a person. I just would like to cut back.
Mhm. So cutting back, what would look like success to you in cutting back? What would that look like? Would that be
Maybe
having one glass of wine every night? Would that be having two? Would that be skipping a day? Would that be, what do you
maybe
think?
one when I got home, and maybe one right before bed,
One after work?
and not one right after another. Maybe just like one, and then wait a couple hours, and maybe just having a nice. And then maybe down the road, I wouldn't need that second one right before I went to bed. Maybe one, I could just sip on one all night. Maybe just a couple sips.
Okay.
Without having to get that. But I like. I don't care attitude after a couple. Just everything looks.
Yeah, I don't
funky.
care attitude.
Yeah.
So you have some concerns and some worries maybe that the wine helps alleviate?
Yeah, makes me like my husband a lot better.
Makes you like your husband a lot better. I understand.
Yeah, he just sits on his ass with his legs up watching talk shows, and he thinks they're comedies, but they're the stupidest comedies I've ever seen, and he laughs at everything, and it's retarded, and just, I get my wine so I can just laugh with him, and
Oh, so it helps you laugh and it helps you have a good time. Okay.
yeah, I do it for, I don't just do it to cope, I do it for entertainment too. I
Oh,
do it, for a lot of reasons.
yeah. I can hear you saying that, that the wine gives you a lot of benefits, that there's a lot of things that are good about the wine, so you don't want to cut all the way back. You're just you don't want to stop completely. So you're saying success to you would look something like having a glass when you get home from work, and then a glass before bed. Now, how long do you think it would take you to maybe get to that point? What would be a fair amount of time to give yourself to get to that point?
Maybe, each week I can lose a glass.
Each week you can lose a glass. That's a great idea. So let's say you're having 5 glasses of wine each night. That was your upper end, right?
That's the most I've done.
Okay. Let's say you're having 5 glasses of wine each night.
Mm.
Let's cut down for a week to 4 glasses,
Mhm.
another week to 3 glasses, and another week to 2 glasses. That's not very long. Let's see, that's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So what you're telling me is that you think that within about 3 weeks, maybe 4, let's give it, a month, let's give it a month, that you could be down to where your goal is. How does that sound?
Sounds like I can try it.
Sounds like you could try it. Good, good, that's excellent. So, that's great. Is there anything else that's going on with you today? Because we have only about 2 more minutes.
No, my main thing was this, um, I just, so mainly why I'm coming here for you, I just don't want to be in my parents' footsteps, and I feel like I'm, following their footsteps. It's their routine now, it seems like it's my routine.
Yeah,
So,
that's scary, isn't it?
it is.
That's scary.
It is.
That's scary, seeing yourself fall into the same unhealthy patterns that we see our parents falling in. Well, let's see what we can do to get you out of that unhealthy pattern. And while we're at it, maybe we'll take some time to teach you some new coping mechanisms. Maybe we'll work on some mindfulness, or we'll work on some meditation.
I would like that.
Whatever you think would work for you. We can take some time and do that and work on there's a lot of different ways to cope that not everybody knows about. There's breathing exercises, there's that mindfulness, meditation, there's positive affirmations. There's a lot of really good things. So I just want to really say that you're doing a great thing coming here today, seeing this pattern, having so much forethought to see this pattern happening, and to want to nip it in the bud, and to taking action, coming here today, going through all of that to see me and to really make a difference in your life. I just want to really give you credit for that. I think that's excellent.
Well, thank you.
That's excellent. And
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing you next week. Let's try and take it down to 4 glasses of wine this
Yeah,
week.
well, I'll try it.
Okay, and just let me know. Let's do your best and let me know how it turns out when we see you next Tuesday. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right,
Great.
thanks.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.